Thanks.
Or go online at bestteamsport.com.au. Best Team Sport, official clothing partners of your Manly United FC.
Thank you. All right, good.
It's a kind of magic. It's a kind of magic. The kind of magic. One dream, one soul, one prize, one goal, one golden glance of what should be. It's a kind of magic. One sky, all bright.
Testing, testing, check 1, 2, testing, testing.
Ensure that your business or organisation is kept neat and tidy with Brown Brothers Skip Bins. Founded by Wayne and Gary Brown, Brown Brothers Skip Bins are the best in waste management from disposal and clean-up to recycling and even secure document disposal. Highly effective and environmentally friendly, Brown Brothers Skip Bins will ensure that you aren't trying to push the proverbial up a hill. So give Brown Brothers Skip Bins a call on 9999 6466 or visit them at www.brownbrosbins.com.au. Brown Brothers Skip Bins, their business is picking up. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we are all set for a start in NPL New South Wales Women's between your Manly United FC and North West Sydney Spirit.
If you're looking to see if the game is live and up, then yes, indeed we are. I've literally got the game up here. We're good. Alright, good afternoon everyone and welcome to Cromer Park for round 17 NPL Women's New South Wales action as Manly United host NWS Spirit in an 8v9 matchup with both sides needing the 3 points to keep pace with the race for finals. It's Paletti on the call here with you this afternoon. I'll take you through the starting lineups for the home side. Number 20 in goals, number 21 is Jodie Draver. Number 2 is Phoebe Gilbane. Number 3 is Grace Arnold. Number 9 is Emily Minette. Number 10 is Alexia Carastal as we have kickoff here. It's number 9 is Emily Minette. Number 10, Alexia Carastal. Number 11 is Tegan Biasi. Number 12 is Ariella Cabezas. Number 14 is Leah Burton. Number 16, Daisy Arrowsmith. Number 20 is Sian Bazanic. And number 34 is Corinne Winkler. And that is the starting lineup for the home side. As an early shot here goes just wide for Spirit, who are running from right to left on your screen. Yellow jerseys, black sleeves, black shorts, yellow socks. The hosts, Manly United, in their blue kit with white socks and red trim. As it comes out here to Grace Arnold, we'll go through the NWS Spirit lineup in a moment. As a turnover in a dangerous position here, as it is number 8, Talia Eunice on the ball. Eunice being forced back by both Grace Arnold and Phoebe Gilbane. But Spirit will get the throw in. So the starting lineup for NWS Spirit in goals is number 41, Katie Offer. Number 3 is Erin Pridmore. Number 7 is Kai Buchanan. Number 8, Talia Eunice. Number 10, Sarah Morgan. Number 11 is Ella Abdul-Masi. Number 13 is Morgan Roberts. As it comes out here to Morgan, and she'll go all the way back to the captain, Erin Pridmore. Number 11 is Ella Abdul-Masi. Turnover here, come back to that, is Emily Minette. Isn't going to be able to quite catch Katie Offer off the line, but Desi Arrowsmith with the ball tries to get it out to Gilbane. Minette almost gets a foot to it. And Spirit will, they won't be able to gain possession there, as I believe that is Bazanic there. That is indeed Bazanic. Will win the throw in for her side. So Spirit starting 11, where was it? Number 11, Ella Abdul-Masi. Number 13 is Morgan Roberts. 15 is Savannah Murray. 16 is Kayla Osborne. Number 17 is Ella Buchanan. Number 18 is Natalie Kasher, rounding out the starting 11 for both sides as Eunice. Look to pass that into Osborne, and it's come away here through Alexia Carastal, who tries to get a pass away. As Osborne will send it backwards to Kasher. No, sorry, it's Kasher on the ball now, my apologies. Out onto the far side there. Pass comes back to Ella Buchanan. I believe that's Kai Buchanan who's passed it out here to Savannah Murray. Murray finds Eunice, who looks to flick it on there to Abdul-Masi. Eunice. Abdul-Masi is down the left here, being chased by Grace Arnold, and that's a beautiful tackle there. But referee has awarded a free kick. And so Spirit in a very dangerous position here. Just over 3 minutes into this one. There's two over the ball. One of them is Sarah Morgan, and the one lining it up is the player who won the foul in Ella Abdul-Masi. So left foot, right foot option. It is Abdul-Masi putting it into the box, headed away from goal. And that's going out for a throw-in. No, it's going to be kept in play there by Ariella Cabezas. Sends it down the line, finds Alexia Carastal into Emily Minette, who has possession taken off her feet there by Kayla Osborne. And looking in behind is Abdul-Masi, but it's going to roll through there to Jodie Draver, who's just in absolutely no rush to move this one on. And now we'll pick it up, as the Spirit players weren't in any sort of mood to go and force the issue there. Gilbane heads it on just in front of the Spirit bench there, and it'll be a throw in to the visitors. We thank you for your company this afternoon, wherever you may be watching, whether that's just down the road or on the other side of the world via the Football New South Wales YouTube channel. It's an absolute pleasure to have your company this afternoon as Morgan sends that to Kai Buchanan, pushes that out onto the right there to Ella Buchanan. Down the wing. There's the pass, and it's going to be picked up by Ella Buchanan. It goes back to Kai Buchanan. Flicked on by Osborne. To Abdul Marsi. As Morgan sends it back out to Marcy. It's in the box with Talia Yunus, who's been forced out of it. And it's cleared away by Daisy Arrowsmith, but Kai Buchanan's going to get there first. And try to play that through for Ella Buchanan, but it's stopped. But Spirit will keep the pressure on here. It's Murray. Murray to Abdul Marsi. Abdul Marsi putting that one into the box. There's a player waiting there, and there's a collision in the box. Players down for Spirit. Referee has blown the whistle and a signal for the trainer to come on for a head collision as Jody Drever came out to claim that, and I'll wait for my replay stream to catch up here. Doesn't appear as though that was head-on-head contact at first glance. Let's have a look here. And it looks like as Drever's come out to clear it, as unintentionally made contact with the head there of the Spirit player that is down. I can't quite see the number of the player that has been so it is number 13, Morgan Roberts, who's back to her feet now. And we're going to have a drop ball. So, referee determined that there's no further sanction or discipline or anything needed for that. Just an accident in the eyes of our match official. So, drop ball, and we're back underway as Morgan Roberts, I presume, will be joining the action momentarily from that far side. And Morgan Roberts has indeed been waved back on, but Manette passing it off here to teammate. And we got Phoebe Gilbane, who's in behind, well onside when she started the run. It's Gilbane crossing it in and blocked out a play behind by Savannah Murray. Some nice defensive effort there from Spirit's left back. And so it will be Alexia Karras style to come across and take the corner here. A right-footed option. I'm not even going to guess what she's going to try and do with this one because I'm usually wrong. Straight down the middle, and that's it. And that's gone behind Katie Offer. And Manly have opened the scoring here. I believe Emily Manette was the one who got the final touch on it. And Manly United have opened the scoring here. And after absorbing all that pressure in the opening eight or so minutes, they've finally, well, I can't say finally, we're early in this one, but they have broken the deadlock, although we are only 8 minutes in. It's Manly United 1, NWS Spirit 0, and Manly United with a much-needed goal, given their woes in recent weeks. As Karastal moves it on, it's now with Emily Manette, comes back to Karastal. And referee says play on, nothing doing there. It's Talia Yunus on the ball, who's been pushed out to the left here by Corinne Winkler. So she's had to pass it off to Savannah Murray has passed it off to Natalie Kasher. It's back in towards the middle here. And Murray not able to get it. Manette has to hold it up, and now Murray will get a touch on it. This will come back here to Erin Pridmore. That is Kaya Buchanan on the ball. Ariella Cabezas intercepting the pass intended for Ella Buchanan, who was screaming down that right wing. And it's a free kick for the visitors. So the home side, as I said, absorbing all that early pressure, and from a corner have come away with the opening goal here to number 9, Emily Manette. As headed away here by Winkler. And Emily Manette is chasing this one down. Savannah Murray's going to get there first to Erin Pridmore. And that takes Emily Manette to 9 goals on the season in the league. So a brace here today, and she'll find herself on double digits as it comes back to Drever. Out to Cabezas. Into Bazanic. Bazanic goes over the head of Cara Stahl. Out here to Phoebe Gilbane, who's got Cara Stahl as an option. Chooses to cut back in the middle, off to Manette. Now out to Cara Stahl. Alexia Cara Stahl crossing it in. Who's waiting at the far post. And a free kick has been given away for a little push in the back there by Tegan Biasi, who was waiting for the cross. Offer to Pridmore. Pridmore out to Murray. Under pressure as Morgan goes back to Pridmore. To Kaya Buchanan. Cabezas will pick up the pass. Giving Manly possession. Has to go backwards. Eunice almost forces a turnover there. It's with Winkler, who goes to Drever. Phoebe Gilbane calling for it. Ella Abdulmasih is going to get a foot in, blocking the pass. But Bazanic will move it on. It's here with Pridmore. Murray. It's back with Murray. And Kayla Osborne not able to get there before Drever will pick the ball up. Nara Smith passing it off. And it'll come all the way back to Drever. Arnold. Oh, Arnold's misplaced that, and that's got to be a penalty, and the referee points to the spot. As Ella Abdulmasih picked up on the loose ball by Grace Arnold, who wasn't able to get a touch on it, or got a touch on it, but wasn't able to send it back to Drever. And in an attempt to regain the ball, has taken down Ella Abdulmasih, who's standing at the spot. And Spirit with a chance to hit right back here and re-level us as we started in the... So we'll be in the 15th minute by the time that this kick is taken. So can Jodie Drever stand tall to keep the lead here for the home side? Or will Ella Abdulmasih find a way past the keeper? whistle goes. Abdul Masi shoots. Abdul Masi scores. And we are level here once again as Manly United 1, NWS Spirit 1 through an Ella Abdul Masi penalty. So Emily Manette and Ella Abdul Masi on the score sheet, level us here at 1. With about 15 minutes gone, and we've already had 2 goals in this round 17 NPL Women's New South Wales clash. As Sarah Morgan sends it back to Erin Pridmore. Savannah Murray. Emily Manette picks up the ball through to Gil Bain. Arrow Smith's waiting, blocked. It's still loose, and that's gone out of play off of Emily Manette as Pridmore rockets it into the boots of the Manly United striker to force it behind for a goal kick. As offer goes short to Pridmore. Murray comes out here now to the goal scorer Abdul Masi off the pass there from Sarah Morgan. Back to Draver, who's about 7 yards outside of a box. Murray heads it up, and Arnold. And referee says nothing doing there, as Abdul Masi and Grace Arnold collide with each other, shall we say. Gilbane throws it in to Manette, and Gilbane tries to come away with it. The ball's loose, and Murray will pass it off there to Kasha. Kasha in a little bit of a battle there with Arrow Smith. Murray. Morgan. Murray. Morgan. Through to Kasha. And it's going to be, where are we going? A throw in to Manly here at Coroma Park. Gilbane. Arrow Smith. No, sorry, Caristyle. My apologies. Manly throw in. Appeals from NWS Spirit players, but they'll have to get back on the ball quickly. Murray. And Bazanic, there's bodies everywhere here. Sian Bazanic comes away with it. Arnold. And she's going to be barreled over by Abdul Masi. And I believe she's said something to the referee. Gilbane throws it in. That's out of play there by Caristyle. So NWS Spirit will get a throw in, and I think that might be the last warning there for Ella Abdul Masi. The first warning and the last warning all at once means that something serious has probably been said. She definitely had a reaction to that little incident there. She was clutching at her left leg, and she's gotten into a little bit of a tussle there off the ball with Gilbane. So those two playing up against each other might lead to a little bit more spiciness as Bazanic tries to force a turnover, but Talia Yunus will come away with it. Out for Ella Buchanan, and both sides are trying to get the attention of the referee here, both coaches. This game's getting very rough, very fast between the two sides, and everyone's being barreled over like a rag doll. As we see a shoulder off the ball, or on the ball there between one of the Buchanans, and we're going to get a free kick, and I think we're going to get a slice of cheese here. We are indeed. So I'm going to say that's Ella Buchanan into the referee's book, and as I think it's just going to try and settle this down a little bit. As it seems like every 10 seconds or so someone is going over like a rag doll here at Coroma Park. As Draver passing it off there to Winkler. Gilbane. Murray picks it up. Arnold. Tries to play that through for Manette. Predmore, Gilbane. Arnold coming here, but Gilbane, there we go. Gets to Arnold eventually. And Katie Offer will just let that one bounce in front of her as she palms it down onto the synthetic here before picking it up. There's Murray. Predmore. And, what an action-packed opening 20 minutes we've had here at Cromer Park, everyone. As Osborne goes back to, I believe that was Ella Buchanan. Now we've got Sarah Morgan. It's picked up by Cabezas. Eunice onto the loose ball, but so is Sian Bazanic. She's going to pass it off. As Daisy Arrowsmith here. And she goes down off a shoulder. Predmore. Abdul Masi tries to put that in for Kayla Osborne. Cabezas to Cara Stahl. And Manly have come away with it here through Arrowsmith. Ella Abdul Masi, and Arrowsmith has put Sarah Morgan onto the synthetic here, and I know I made the reference about a minute ago, but I don't think I could use it at a more appropriate time here, as Daisy Arrowsmith put Sarah Morgan onto the synthetic pitch like a rag doll, and that's the only Arrowsmith reference I will make today. As Predmore. Arnold gets a header to it and is out behind for a corner. So it's going to be Abdul Masi to take the corner here from this near side. Corner comes in. It's headed away. Still inside the 18. Murray shoots. Blocked by Cabezas. And will go over to the far side now as Sarah Morgan makes her way over to take it from the far side. And Ella Abdul Masi will make her way into the box. No, she won't. She's come out of the box. She's come to about 22 yards out, give or take. But Sarah Morgan, left-footed option here. As Morgan whips it in. That's curling. Drever punches away. It falls to Buchanan. That's Ella Buchanan, who puts the shot in behind. And goal kick. 1-1 here in the 23rd minute at Cromer Park on this Sunday afternoon. It's a very cool Sunday afternoon. It's Grace Arnold. Turns it over. Kasha. Talia Yunus. Osborne. Abdul Masi. Can't quite get a back flick in behind for Osborne, who was hoping for it, as Kasha sends it back to Murray. Abdul Masi. And Murray, neither player wanted it, and now it'll come back here with Abdul Masi from Savannah Murray. Eunice. Murray. Predmore. As Morgan gets a flick onto it. Ella Buchanan. It's being chased down there by Tegan Biasi. They'll come back to Kaya Buchanan. Sarah Morgan is being pushed further afield there by Daisy Arrowsmith. Cara Stahl. Manette. Cara Stahl. Gilbane. It's got Emily Manette in behind, plays the through ball. She's being blocked by Predmore on the outside lane. And Manly will win a throw in here. Who wants to go over and take it? And it will be Gilbane who's just tying up her boots. So she will line up. She's got Manette to her right, and that's where she goes. It's a little bit of a push in the back there from Savannah Murray. And Manly United will get another throw in. And Abdul Marsi didn't want to give the ball away, but Gilbane will come away with it. Carastal turns it over. Kasha as Morgan Roberts. It's through for Kayla Osborne. She's got Morgan Roberts, takes a slip. Tried to get the pass away. Manette brings it down but has no one to pass it off to in the immediate vicinity. So she goes back to Cabezas. To Biasi. Eunice, Morgan, Carastal, Leah Burton. Goes back to Cabezas. Burton will pass it right back to Cabezas, as we've got Biasi here on the left. She's trying to find a way forward. We've got it with Kai Buchanan here, who comes out to Savannah Murray, who's immediately moving the ball on because Gilbane was there ready to pounce. As Morgan to Kai Buchanan. Through to Morgan Roberts. Kasha out to Osborne. And a Manly throw in there just in front of the stand to the right of the far post. The bistro, restaurant, pub, bar, whatever you, whichever descriptor you wish to use here at Cromer Park by the Manly Warringah Football Association. As it's picked up here in a dangerous position. Tali Eunice out to a teammate. Cross comes back in and Carastal comes away with it. Manette passes to Gilbane, whose pass is blocked there by Ella Abdul-Masi. Emily Manette gets around Savannah Murray, passing it off to Carastal, and Emily Manette trying to get back into position. Past Predmore. Comes the pass to Manette, and is that going to be kept in play? It's not going to be kept in play, but it's not going out for a corner. It's a throw in. What did you say, 10 centimetres inside the corner flag? Maybe a touch more, but it will be a throw in from Gilbane and not a corner. So Gilbane has got Manette to Gilbane, who puts it into the middle where no one's waiting. And let me rephrase that. People were waiting there, just not where the ball was put. And now it's away here through Ella Abdul-Masi. She's got Grace Arnold blocking her on the inside, tries to go around Arnold, and Arnold gets a beautiful tackle in and times it perfectly this time. As I believe that's the third time that she's put a tackle in on Ella Abdul-Masi there on the left. The first one was a free kick. The second was a penalty. And this one timed to perfection. As we are out here on the near side. Murray throws it in and come back to Murray. Puts the cross into the middle. Headed away. And Arrow Smith will only get it as far as Sarah Morgan. Murray puts it back in the box again. Osborne looking to get on the end of it. Carastal, Manette, Arrow Smith. And this one bounces incredibly kindly for Murray, who sends it back to Offa in the all-purple kit as the Spirit goalkeeper. As Winkler looked for Biasi, but but wasn't able to guide the pass to its intended target, and we will get a throw in as Cabezas moved it forward but wasn't able to find a blue shirt. Offer. Pridmore. And that'll go out of play off of Arnold. And so it's going to be Murray just making the light jog to make the throw in. So we've got three options here for Murray of Morgan, Al Abdul Marsi. Actually, sorry, a fourth option's end of the frame there, and Kayla Osborne as it's whipped in by Murray, and Morgan Roberts not able to get onto the end of it. And a goal kick. And just a reminder that if you would like to get in touch with us this afternoon, you can use the hashtag NPLW New South Wales. Absolutely love to hear where you're tuning in from. If you've got any thoughts on the game so far, you can use the hashtag NPLW New South Wales as Manly look to come away with it here, but Buchanan, Murray, Abdul Marsi, and Arnold just puts the shoulder into the back, and those two are going at it, a little bit of push and a shove. No supplemental discipline, but as we'll get back underway here, and I think there's a few people in the crowd that was surprised there was no supplemental discipline there for either player. As Manat, Pridmore, Arrowsmith is away. Arrowsmith into the 18-yard box. Daisy Arrowsmith goes down. Referee says no. Play on. Spirit looks come away with it. Osborne flicks it out there for Morgan Roberts. Back to Osborne, who's not going to get there. As who's that? That's Gilbane out there to Biasi. Loses possession there. Osborne has to take a spin to avoid turning it over to Carastal. Savannah Murray as Osborne cleared away by Winkler. Burton, Eunice, Roberts, Morgan. Carastal gets a touch on it, but it will come to Savannah Murray, who puts it in for Kasha. Now to Ella Abdul Marsi here on the left wing. Back for Murray. Kasha. Burton. Carastal. Out to Gilbane. And now Manly can try to hit here on the counter. Although the counter-attack might be over now. As Carastal comes away with it. Savannah Murray. Osborne. Abdul Marsi. Blocked by Burton. Abdul Marsi wins a free kick from Gilbane. And Ella Abdul Marsi has been everywhere this afternoon. She's been involved in the majority of the action here, both good and bad. Short goes Murray to Sarah Morgan. Kai Buchanan out to Ella Buchanan, who's got Morgan Roberts as an option in behind Cabezas. And that's where she goes. Got Morgan Roberts crossing that one in. That's blocked back out of play behind by Burton, and we'll have a corner. So Sarah Morgan is going to make her way across here. We've got about 34 minutes gone. Both sides locked at one here in this first half. Yeah, it's Paletti on the call here with you this afternoon. As Sarah Morgan whips the corner in. It's headed on there by, I want to say that was Ella Buchanan. We've got a Manly player down here on the goal line. Back to her feet now. And Jody Drover's just being told to move it on by the referee, Burton, out to Cabezas. That was Gilbane who was down, but she's back to her feet and has resumed her place on the on this near side of the field at right back. Corinne Winkler turns it over. And it's Ella Abdulmasi. Abdulmasi shoots. Abdulmasi scores. And Ella Abdulmasi has a brace here. And she has given the Spirit the lead for the first time today. So we're about 35 minutes gone here, and it's 2-1 for the visitors. As Ella Abdulmasi once again pounced on a loose ball from a Manly United defender. First time she won a penalty, and this time she's done it from about I'd say that was 8 yards out, give or take, in terms of the shot, and then getting it into the goal past Jody Drover. So Manly United 1, NWS Spirit 2 here this afternoon. And pending other results, Spirit could, if this result holds, Spirit could be in a three-way tie by the end of this afternoon, as Talia Yunus there is shouldered off the ball by Sian Bazanic. And Abdulmasi will win a throw-in for her side as she has attempted to claim the ball, and it's gone out off the legs of Corinne Winkler. So it's going to be Savannah Murray to throw it in. As Gilbane wins a free kick, and Gilbane's taken a little bit of a tumble there. I don't know if there was a Spirit involvement there. I'll have a look for you in a second and let you know. Oh, to be fair, you'll probably see this before I do. So it appears as though Murray, in an attempt to get the ball forward, has accidentally clipped Gilbane, who was already on her way over, and nothing doing there, thankfully, and Gilbane's back to her feet. As Roberts plays that through, Talia Yunus chasing it down. Grace Arnold's going to get there first. She's going to get a touch to it. It falls to, I believe, actually I can't quite say who that was, but player's still down. I believe that's Morgan Roberts. Murray to Sarah Morgan. And she'll give away a free kick. And Morgan Roberts back to her feet now. Gilbane has been told to play it on after she tried to move it, and that's gone out off the knee of Erin Pridmore. As Daisy Arrowsmith attempted to put a cross in. So Alexia Carastal will make her way over to the near side for this corner. That's how the home side got their first goal of the afternoon, and they'll be hoping for a similar effort here. So we've got a bunch of players all hovered around the edge of the 18-yard box, and we've got 5 players for Spirit, including Katie Offer, inside the 6-yard box. So just two Manly jerseys, and Arrow Smith making the run in. It's Biasi who's making the run in. My apologies. As flag is the flag's not up, but the referees, I believe, has signalled. She signalled a free kick of some description. It appears as though it was the offside signal, but I didn't see an offside in that. But I'm sure the referee has a better position than I do to make that adjudication. Either way, back underway here is Ella Buchanan. Out to Morgan Roberts on the right. Winkler. And it's Kai Buchanan. I'll pass it out here to Savannah Murray, who immediately moves it on to Ella Abdul-Masi, who's got Talia Yunus in behind, but Abdul-Masi might go herself here. Passing it off to Osborne. Flag stays down. Grace Arnold gets there first, ahead of Jodie Drever. No chances whatsoever. Arnold almost gets taken out there by Abdul-Masi as Arnold moves it on to Minette. As Aaron Pridmore will pick it up in the back line. And that's a beautiful through ball there out to the rampaging Ella Buchanan down the right side as Osborne hands it to Kai Buchanan. Savannah Murray calling for it. She'll get it. And Murray to Kasha ahead of Carastal. And that's flicked in behind there. Gilbane's going to get there first as Kasha tries to win it. Gilbane holding it up, trying to find a way out of this corner. And our referee eventually says Manly United throw, saying that it's taken a flick out off the legs of a Spirit player to the protest of said Spirit players in the vicinity. As Gilbane. Throws it in to Carastal. Goes back to Arnold. Goes off the back of Carastal. Kayla Osborne tries to move it forward. Winkler gets a clearance on it, only as far as Kasha. Abdul-Masi to Talia Yunus. Yunus keeps possession of it, sends it back to Murray. Across to Kai Buchanan, who takes a slight slip before regaining her composure. Out to Ella Buchanan. That's Kai Buchanan with it. Sarah Morgan. As Ella Buchanan will win a free kick there. So Spirit with a free kick just in front of the decking there at the far post. So a free kick comes in. It's going to be headed away. And Spirit will get there first, but Gilbane passing it off to Alexia Carastal, to Arrow Smith, who tries to put that in behind for Emily Minette. She's going to get past Savannah Murray, but she's not going to get there before Kai Buchanan does. So Gilbane throws it in for Carastal, and that's out off of Sarah Morgan. No, it's out. The referee saying it didn't take a touch off of Sarah Morgan. So Savannah Murray to throw it in here for the visitors. As Morgan back to Murray. Pridmore. And I don't think there's any sort of discussion as to who that one's gone out off of. As Pridmore puts it into the stands here. Gilbane, Carastal, Minette. Blocked there by Murray, but Carastal crossing it in. And that's, that was almost an own goal there from Ella Buchanan, who headed it. I don't think she intended to go behind. And it bounces just off to the right of the post. That was very, very dangerous from Ella Buchanan. but crisis averted for now for the visitors. As the corner is whipped in, it's Manette waiting for it. Ball's loose. Gilbane gets a shot away. Has that taken a deflection on the way out? No, it hasn't. And it will be a goal kick for Katie Offer here as we are approaching stoppage time here inside the first half. And Katie Offer's had to go quite some way to get that ball, hence the slight delay here. So, back underway as the pass goes to Erin Pridnall, out to Savannah Murray. Picked off there by Alexia Karastal. Emily Manette tries to get that in for Sian Bazanic. Manette, it's still with Emily Manette. Kayla Osborne tracing in, and Manette's going to put a shot away, which is comfortably saved there by Katie Offer. As Kai Buchanan will receive the pass back from Ella Buchanan through to Kayla Osborne, who's being forced backwards by the amount of blue shirts around her. And Kai Buchanan has to go to Savannah Murray, who immediately passes it off for Sarah Morgan, out to Ella Abdul-Masi, who brings it down. And in behind goes Abdul-Masi, out to Talia Yunus. Grace Arnold closing in, and she'll get the ball, passing it off to Gilbane. Karastal gets a touch on it. Bazanic off to Burton. And Kasha off to Roberts, who's not able to get a clean touch away off of it, as we are into the second minute of stoppage time here in this first half. Talia Yunus heads it on. Abdul-Masi tries to flick that back, headed away by Winkler. And Ella Abdul-Masi gets it away back to Murray. Referee takes a glance at the watch. Across to Pridmore. Pridmore almost turns it over to Arrowsmith. Mackay Buchanan comes away with it. Referee takes I believe that was the third glance at the watch in that passage of play. Now it's the fourth glance at the watch. Whistles to the mouth. And that'll be halftime here at Coroma Park. It is Manly United 1, NWS Spirit 2 at halftime. Emily Manette opened the scoring before Ella Abdul-Masi levelled it from the spot. And then she picked up a loose ball inside the 18-yard box. So for the visitors, it's been the Ella Abdul-Masi show here in this first half. But still 45 minutes to go here and plenty of opportunity for the home side to get back into it. Yeah, it's Paletti on the call here with you this afternoon, and be sure to join us back here in about 14 minutes time for the second half.
Highly effective and environmentally friendly, Brown Brothers skip bins will ensure that you aren't trying to push the proverbial up a hill. So give Brown Brothers skip bins a call on 9999 6466.
All right, good afternoon, everyone, and welcome back here to the second half of this round 17 NPL Women's New South Wales clash between Manly United and NWS Spirit. We've got an early chance here down this near side for NWS Spirit through Morgan Roberts into the middle. Talia Eunice, it's pushed back, coming away with it. That's a shot just off to the right there, and it will be a goal kick. Yeah, it's Paletti on the call here with you this afternoon from Coroma Park as Manly United 1 trail NWS Spirit 2. And if you missed the action in the first half, I'll give you a quick summary of it, as it was the Ella Abdulmasi show who was involved in seemingly everything during the opening 45 minutes and nabbed herself a brace in the process. Emily Minette opened the scoring from a corner. It was whipped in by Alexia Karastal here. And then Ella Abdulmasi would win a penalty and convert it before adding a second in, with both of those chances coming from turnovers very deep, as Corinne Winkler is being pushed back here by Talia Eunice and will give away a throw-in. As the fog is starting to settle in here as well. I don't know if you can see it on your screen yet, but it's definitely coming in off the roof and from the pitch behind us here at Coroma Park. As Sarah Morgan sends it out to Savannah Murray. Arnold almost gets it, but Abdulmasi sends it back to Murray. Abdulmasi. Kayla Osborne gets there, but the flag has gone up. So Grace Arnold has gone into the book as well. I must have missed that momentarily. The graphic has just popped up on screen. So Arnold into the book. There's only one yellow card in a rough and tumbling first half, as Kilbane will be awarded a free kick here. We've already had a yellow card here in the second half. So that's now Ella Buchanan and Grace Arnold have both been shown yellow by the referee. As Alexia Karastal stands over this free kick here. The whistle goes, so she's free to take it whenever she wants. As that one comes in, headed towards goal by Corinne Winkler, and saved by Katie Offer. That's former Sydney FC goalkeeper Katie Offer. Although if memory serves me correctly, I don't believe she played a whole lot for the Sky Blues. As Ella Buchanan sends that through for Morgan Roberts. Cross is whipped in. Cabezas sliding in to try and stop it. Coming away here through Alexia Karastal on the far side to Emily Minette, who tries to get around Savannah Murray to no avail. I don't believe there's been any half-time substitutions to tell you about. It's Kayla Osborne. It's out to Morgan Roberts, who's in behind, and the flag stays down. It's Morgan Roberts, just a little bit too heavy there, as she tried to get a little bit further ahead of Ariella Cabezas before putting the shot in, as Leah Burton gets a perfect pass off to Alexia Karastal, who is not able to find Emily Minette with the same accuracy. As Talia Eunice here will pick it up, has to hold it up, as Corinne Winkler is right in front of her, passed off to Sarah Morgan. As cleared away, Kai Buchanan. Off to Natalie Kasher, passing it off to Murray, back to Kasher. Out to Abdul Masi. Back to Kasha. Gilbane puts it out for a throw in. No chance risking it, but the flag has gone up for offside. As it appears as though, I believe that was Morgan Roberts has drifted into an offside position, which is what forced Gilbane to play that ball. So it will be an offside restart here for the home side. Headed forward by Manette, brought down by, I believe that was Arrow Smith, and this is going to roll through to Offa. As Burton not able to control the first touch there. Osborne gets around Bozanic with a little bit of a spin into Talia Yunus. Passing it off to, I believe that was Kasha Roberts. And it's back with Emily Manette. Passing it off there to Arnold. Corinne Winkler. To Jodie Drever, and that's allowed to bounce. So it'll be a Spirit throw-in. And if you're enjoying today's action, be sure to tune in to Kickoff, the official Football New South Wales competitions podcast covering NPL New South Wales and the Football New South Wales leagues, both men's and women's. A new episode is out now, featuring in-depth discussions with the Illawarra Stingrays' Siobhan Edwards, Blacktown City's Jack O'Brien, and Chris Payne from League One men's side, Bankstown City, who are well in position for promotion. Emily Manette moves that into the box, leaving it off there for Tegan Biasi. Cara Style shoots from distance, off to the right. And Chris Payne announcing his retirement earlier this week at the end of the season, so he's going to try and help Bankstown City get into the top flight during his final season. So just repeating the episode, our most recent episode of the of Kickoff, the official Football New South Wales competitions podcast, featuring Siobhan Edwards, Chris Payne, and Jack O'Brien. You can listen and subscribe wherever you get your podcasts. As Murray throws it into Osborne. Winkler isn't able to find a teammate, but Spirit will keep the ball here in the middle of the park momentarily before going all the way back to Offa, as Arrowsmith was charging in and forces a pass from Offa, which see Manly pick the ball up through Tegan Biasi, who wins a free kick, and there's another little push and shove there, and I believe that Kai Buchanan is just going to get a little bit of talking to from the referee, who's kept the card in the pocket for the most part here, as the action was very heavy in the first half. The one yellow card given, and it looks like it's just going to start to niggle up here between the two sides. Carastal is going to find her free kick saved by Katie Offa. Osborne puts that over the head of Morgan Roberts. Cabezas will go back to Drever, who's got Eunice closing in, and that's headed away by Buchanan as Arrowsmith puts a shot in, and Arrowsmith just off to the right, who's hit quite the goal scoring drought as of late. Hasn't scored since I want to say round 6 against Football New South Wales Institute in the league. If I go back through my notes here, I will be able to tell you when that was, because I have it written down. Yeah, that was round 6 against Football New South Wales Institute. That's the last time she scored in the league. So she's hit a goal-scoring drought, but with efforts like that from a distance, I'm sure it will only be a matter of time before she is able to hit the target. Burton to Sian Bozanic, cleared away by, I just want to say that was Savannah Murray there on the far side. It was a couple of Spirit players there in the vicinity. Talia Eunice wins a turnover, and Kai Buchanan through to Morgan Roberts. Cara Stahl appeals for handball. Referee says no, and that's flicked in to, I believe that was Biasi, but Spirit will come away with it, as that's a little bit brutal there, and I believe that referee is, no, she's not going to put Tegan Biasi into the book. But will be a free kick, as I don't know if you can see it on the screen, but the temperatures have dropped drastically because you've now got fog coming. Not fog. What do you call it when someone breathes and you get the air that it becomes visible as you can see them breathing in front of you. Sorry, Spirit away here. Cross comes in, and that's going to scatter away behind for a goal kick. Maybe it is fog. I don't know. I'm sure there's a specific terminology for what I'm trying to describe. But yeah, that should give you an indication of condensation. Thank you very much to Shane, our camera operator here from Sportscast Australia. So yeah, that should tell you just how much the temperature's dropped here. In addition to the fog that's hanging around, just right where the roof of the grandstand is here. As Daisy Arrowsmith chasing this one down, but Kai Buchanan's going to get there first. Buchanan's forced into the corner. Gets the pass away to Savannah Murray. Arrowsmith right back in there looking for this one. And Daisy Arrowsmith picks it up here. She's going to go into the 18-yard box. Arrowsmith goes down. Referee says goal kick. No whistle to signal that pointing, which would indicate a goal kick as opposed to a penalty. And now Buchanan off to Ella Buchanan. So Gareth Stahl trying to win the ball here. Kai Buchanan passes it to Ella Buchanan. As Cabezas isn't able to get a pass back to Winkler. So Ella Abdulmasi will pick it up here. Morgan Roberts coming through. She'll find her path blocked by Winkler. Back to Abdulmasi. Talia Eunice waiting for it. Talia Eunice flags up for offside. And very quickly taken there by Jodie Drever was the goal kick. As Biasi moves away with it. Not able to find Emily Manette. But it will be turned over to Cara Stahl. Emily Manette, no, I thought she was going to get a touch on that. Cara Stahl is forced further right, goes down, no free kick. Savannah Murray coming away with it here. Out to Ella Abdulmasi, who's got a brace and looking for that hat trick. No free kick. Burton to Biasi. Has got Manette in, well, almost had Manette in behind. Arrowsmith, flag goes up. Manette not able to get around Ella Buchanan there, preventing her from becoming an option. And so it will be Erin Pridmore to get us back underway off the restart. That was quite a loud connection onto that one. As Arnold Biasi heads it up. And a free kick for the visitors. Kai Buchanan moves it on. And so we'll find its way to Ella Buchanan, who's going to try to get through too. Sian Bazanic gets a foot to it. And Karastar will flick that back out here for Ariella Cabezas. It's Emily Manette. She's trying to win the ball off of Kai Buchanan and unable to do so. Kayla Osborne. And that's through for Morgan Roberts. Yeah, she was onside anyway. Morgan Roberts shoots. And that's off to the right. It'll take a deflection on the way through from Corinne Winkler. And that might have been enough to stop Roberts from being able to get into a better position for the shot because she was well onside. As Cabezas passes it to Winkler. And it's Talia Eunice coming away with it here just on the edge of the box. Eunice looking for options. Goes back to Ella Buchanan, who has to try and spin around Biasi. And in the middle is Natalie Kasha. Kai Buchanan goes backwards. And Emily Manette takes that off the feet there. Takes that off the feet there of Buchanan. Arrowsmith shoots, and she still hasn't been able to hit the target. As we're going to have a substitution here for the home side. Our first substitution of the afternoon. It's going to be number 19, Carly Johnson.
Making away from the field is number 34, Corinne Winkler. And coming onto the field is number 19, Carly Johnson.
So Corinne Winkler making way for number 19, Carly Johnson. So it will be interesting to see who tracks back in defense for Carly Johnson. For Corinne Winkler, as Carly Johnson makes her way onto the pitch. Ella Buchanan to Talia Eunice. Back to Buchanan to Eunice. As Osborne goes down. And it will be a free kick. So Morgan puts that into the box. That's out for a corner. And Abdul Mahsi is just going to make her way over to the far side to take this corner. And I'll tell you what, we did see Jade McAtamney score an Olympico from that corner last week for the Northern Tigers. And what a way it would be for Ella Abdulmasi to bring up a hat-trick if she can do the same. That's not going to happen though, as that's going to go out behind off of, I want to say that was Savannah Murray who got a head to it there, trying to put it towards the goal. And Arnold to Draver, who goes out to Burton, and going short has forced a turnover there from the visitors, putting a lot of pressure on there on the back line there for the home side. And Bazanic is going to block the pass intended for Talia Eunice. Tegan Biasi coming away with it, tries to find Karastal, who gets a foot to it, and she's complaining to the referee, but Ella Buchanan will take the throw in. Osborne not able to get to it. Arnold's looking to come away with it. Osborne goes back, and we've got Biasi here keeping it in play, but Morgan Roberts. Excellent deflection there by Cabezas to stop the ball from reaching Charlie Eunice. Savannah Murray moving that one along very quickly, as it's now out to believe that is Sarah Morgan there on the far side. In to Natalie Casher. Casher along the ground for Eunice. Has to go backwards to Erin Pridmore. Turned over. And turned over again. Ella Buchanan. To Morgan Roberts, who's in a battle. To Natalie Casher, who wins a throw in. And it appears as though Sian Bazanic is the player who's made her way back to take Corinne Winkler's spot as Carly Johnson came onto the field. Into the attack. Kayla Osborne tries to get a shot away. And referee says goal kick. And so Arnold is just going to take the free kick, go short to Draver, out to Burton. Burton passing it out. And Osborne forces a turnover. Eunice takes a shot, but the referee has spotted a foul and has ordered a free kick there. On the far side, just in front of the advertising hoardings there. And so Burton will take it short to the goalkeeper, and coming away with that is a little bit of some sort of contact there, but the flag's up. I'm going to say flag stays down as Roberts comes away with it, but she just straight offside. So Buchanan and Biasi, I should say Ella Buchanan and Tegan Biasi coming together there, but no foul from the referee. And Carly Johnson was the intended target for that pass, but wasn't anywhere near her in the end as she tried to chase it down. As we're into the 68th minute here at Cromer Park. There's no change to the halftime score, although that's certainly not from a lack of trying by both sides. Arnold. Gilbane flicks it on, and Carly Johnson now will cross this one into the box for Sian Bazanic. Cleared away there by Murray, and it's going to be kept inside the attacking half here as Arrowsmith not able to find a teammate. Morgan Roberts to Natalie Casher. Ariella Cabezas getting there. And Cabezas into Minette, looking for Biasi. But Sarah Morgan coming away with it, and that's going to be blocked by Arnold as Morgan Roberts was in behind. And I think this time would have managed to stay on side and would have had a clear run at it had that pass not been blocked. So some good work there by Grace Arnold. Arrowsmith with it in the middle of the park, tries to dribble it into the 18-yard box itself. Will find a path blocked by Ella Buchanan, and Arrowsmith gives away a free kick. Kai Buchanan takes a free kick, passing it to Casher, to Sarah Morgan. Finds Natalie Casher. And in behind is Kayla Osborne. The flag stayed down. Kayla Osborne shoots. And that's just off to the outside of the post. And this offside trap being played here by Manly United hasn't punished the home side so far. And we're just going to retake that because the ball never actually was kicked to get us back underway. As Phoebe Gilbane with it. Tries to find Carly Johnson in behind. But Manly will win a throw in there as Savannah Murray did get to the pass but wasn't able to keep it in play. So just being made to take the throw in again, I believe. No, sorry, there's a second ball on the pitch. So the throw comes in. Carly Johnson not able to keep it in play. And so it's going to be Savannah Murray to throw it in for the visiting NWS Spirit. They still hold that 1-goal lead, as the home side come away with it here, but not able to find a way into the attacking third with possession on this occasion. As Ella Abdulmasi is not going to get there, as Grace Arnold puts that over the fence. So Sarah Morgan goes back to Erin Pridmore, to Kai Buchanan, who will pass it off to Ella Buchanan. Osborne. Talia Eunice. Kayla Osborne. Ella Buchanan's going to get there first, but she's not going to be able to keep it in play. So it's going to be Ariella Cabezas to throw it in here on this near side. Bazanic will find a way to win the throw-in. Cabezas. Ella Buchanan. Sian Bazanic looking to come away with it. Kayla Osborne has to... blocked there by Arnold was the attempted through ball. It's Gilbane off to Carly Johnson. And Carly Johnson here is going to win a free kick, and I think that might be a yellow card there for Sarah Morgan, and it is indeed a yellow card for Sarah Morgan. She goes into the book. And Sarah Morgan, it's a very tactical foul, shall we say, to stop the run there. And certainly a yellow card that I don't think will get her admonished by the coaching staff, as Cara Stahl puts it into the box, headed on by Emily Manette, but not on target, and it's a goal kick. As we're going to have two substitutions here, one apiece. So coming on is
number 27, Hallie Smith, and making her way from the field is number 16, Daisy Arrowsmith.
So I don't know if you picked that up through the effects microphone here, but Hallie Schmidt has made her way onto the pitch, and no, it appears as though we're going to wait a little bit longer for the Spirit substitution to take place. So 27 Hallie Smith on to replace number 16 Daisy Arrowsmith for the home side. So Arrowsmith won't get a chance to end her goal scoring drought here this afternoon. As Biasi not able to keep that one in play. Try and see who's coming on. I believe that is... Okay, so it's going to be Nikita Fazzari to make her way onto the pitch.
Making her way onto the field is number 48, Nikita Fazzari.
And she's going to replace number 16, Kayla Osborne.
And making her way from the field is number 16, Kayla Osborne.
So substitution 48, Nikita Fazzari on to replace number 16, Kayla Osborne. Both sides have now gone to their benches. Manly United have gone there twice. Spirit just the once. Sarah Morgan. Well, pass that straight to Sian Bazanic, who's got Carly Johnson down the right here. As Carly Johnson cuts back in towards the middle. Takes a shot off the left foot. Ball is loose for now. Carastal trying to get there, is being held up by one of the Buchanans. As Manette tries to bring it down. And Smith is going to get there, passing it off to Gilbane. Phoebe Gilbane off to Emily Manette. And Savannah Murray will get a hand or get a foot to that one. So it's going to be Leah Burton to throw it in there on the far side to Manette. Emily Manette tries to find a way into the 18-yard box, and she will win a free kick there. So a very tough angle to goal. As Emily Manette's still down here. Now she's back to her feet. So just being told by the referee to wait for the whistle. Is Alexia Carastal. There's going to be 2 in the wall. It's a very tough angle to goal. But so I don't think she's going to try and go direct. There's got Carly Johnson about 9 yards out, who's well, now she's been marked as Sian Bazanic, who's now marked along the ground, and the whistle never went, so she's going to be made to take it again. So still 2 in the wall. And the referee just coming over to make sure that Carastal goes back to the spot where she needs to take it. So now she's gone along the ground once. Will she go along the ground again, or will she try to lift it over the wall? She goes over the wall this time, headed away from goal. Hallie Smith getting there and sends it back to Grace Arnold, to Cabezas, out to Smith, who puts it in towards the middle. We'll find it blocked before it reaches the 13-yard box. Manly throw in. And it'll be Ariella Cabezas to throw it in as the message from the NWS Spirit bench is we need to communicate. Being yelled out by a member of the coaching staff as that ball's put in and off a one bounce and straight into the waiting arms. Buchanan, Eunice flicks it on. No, sorry, that was not. Hang on. Wait, sorry. No, that was not Eunice. So that was Fazari who whipped it on for Eunice. But Roberts, find her cross attempt blocked there by Cabezas. Johnson, Gilbane tries to get around Sarah Morgan there. And Kasha will pick it up just outside the centre circle. Kai Buchanan. We'll turn it over to Smith. Cabezas goes back to Arnold. As Manly come away here through Carastal, passing it off to Biasi, and Ella Buchanan will win a free kick there as her and Tegan Biasi went muscling in for the ball there. It's free kick taken. Roberts, Fazari, Smith, Roberts, Burton. Bazanic allows that to, or just jumps over that one, allowing it to roll through for Carly Johnson, who is on the receiving end of the pass there from Bazanic. Carly Johnson cuts back in towards the 18-yard box, crossing it along the ground. Ball's loose. Biasi shoots, and where is it? Where is it? It's cleared away behind for a corner. That was cleared off the goal line a couple of times there in that exchange, I believe. Once by the goalkeeper, once by a Spirit defender. And it's going to be a corner, and Spirit barely hold on to their 1-goal lead. So as Alexia Carastyle comes over here to take the corner. Corner, whipped in, headed down, and goal kick. So not able to find the blue jersey was that header. And Kickoff will get us back underway here in just a moment. As we're into the final 10 minutes. Plus stoppages to go. Absolutely no rush from Offa to take the kick. We're definitely into time-wasting territory now if you can find a way to do it without drawing the ire of the referee. But coming away with it here is Morgan Roberts, who puts the shot on. And what's our referee saying? Our assistant says goal kick, and so the referee is saying the same thing as it's not able to be capitalised on by the Spirit. Was that turnover and run in behind, and now Gilbane coming away with it here through the middle out to Carly Johnson on the right. Johnson holds it up. Johnson left foot strike blocked out of play there by the captain, Aaron Pridmore, and we will have another corner, and the home side just closing in here on an equaliser. They've been putting the pressure on for most of this second half, outside of a few turnovers and counter-attacking through balls for Morgan Roberts to pounce on as the corner's whipped in from Carastyle. Leaping above the pack there was Carly Johnson, but it won't dip enough as header went into the turf and then bounced over the crossbar. So Offa to take the goal kick. Headed forward by Tegan Biasi. Sarah Morgan. Tegan Biasi gets it in to Emily Manette, who's going to be, I'll say, muscled off the ball by Ella Buchanan. And unlike the free kick about 5 or so minutes ago, this is in a Carastyle trying to be a little bit cheeky, just move the ball forward slightly as the referee had her back turned to gently guide the ball back the 10. But the referee says, no, I've caught you with your hand in the cookie jar. Take it back. 4 in the wall for the Spirit. This, as I was saying, much better angle, but she chooses not to go direct. Offa with a save of the night, as that one was on target. Not quite sure whose head got to that one.
AJ Arnold, please make your way up to the media box in the Lickesnell stand. And AJ Arnold, please make your way up to the media box, please.
So we will go out to a corner here. What a save that was by Katie Offa. As it appears as though it was a Spirit player that got the head to that one, so saving an own goal there as the corner's whipped in by Carastyle. It falls to Carly Johnson, who's left all alone well beyond the far post, but it is a goal kick. So Offa again in absolutely no rush to get this one back underway. She is being waved to move it on though by the referee. So just a friendly warning there from the referee that I see what you're doing, and that's enough. Cabezas turns the ball over, and in behind is Ella Abdul-Masih, although she's not going to be able to chase it down. Goal! As it goes into the net beyond the touchline. As it's going to be Ruby Sullivan making her way on to the pitch. And coming off with the most gentle of jogs.
Substitution for Northwest Sydney Spirit coming onto the field, number 53
is number 13, Morgan Roberts.
Field, number 13, Morgan Roberts.
So Roberts has had a fantastic game here this afternoon. Won't have a goal to show for it, but hopefully her side will hold on for the 3 points here as Tegan Biasi picks it up, and she's going to be taken off the ball there with a beautiful tackle from Ella Buchanan, who had to time that one right. Ruby Sullivan passing it off there to Sarah Morgan. Pridmore. Cabezas. Smith. Karastal. Through for Emily Manette. No, sorry, that was for Sian Pazanic, my apologies. Emily Manette a little bit closer to this near touchline. As Dreva. Cabezas. Pazanic. Moving it on for Schmidt. As the referee's not going to play advantage here. And Tegan Biasi goes into the book. Protesting it to the referee, but I don't believe the referee's going to change her mind. I think she's a little bit perplexed as to why she was shown the card, but the referee's word is final. And Manly will pick it up here through Emily Manette, who tried to move that through for Carly Johnson, but only found Pridmore. Manly United to get the throw in. No! It's gone out off of Spirit. I thought I saw that take a knee. I'll go out off a knee of a Spirit player. Talia Eunice tries to flick that one in behind to a teammate. Kasha sends it backwards to Kai Buchanan. Sullivan out to Murray. To Fazari. Goes back to Murray. To Fazari, who gets a touch onto that. Arnold will put it out behind to stop Ella Abdul-Masih from getting to it, as it appears as though Hallie Schmidt has made her way into the spot in the back line that was occupied by Sian Pazanic. As Marcy passing it off there to Talia Eunice, spins around Arnold, Eunice shoots, Eunice scores, and surely that is all 3 points wrapped up for the visitors here this afternoon as Talia Eunice joins the score sheet along with Ella Abdul-Masih, who gets an assist to go with her 2 goals. So an involvement in all 3 goals for Ella Abdul-Masih here this afternoon. Manly United 1 and WS Spirit 3. And as I said, surely with time running out here is about 90 seconds plus stoppage time to go. It really has to be all guns forward for Manly United here. As Smith passing it off there to Manette. Eunice will pick it up and try to move that in here behind for Ella Abdul-Masih, who's gotten around Cabezas. Ella Abdul-Masih, is she going to shoot? She does shoot. Not able to get it around Jodie Draver. But Karastal looking to come away with it here. She might. It's a Spirit throw in. Not quite the hat-trick yet for Ella Abdul-Masih. But certainly not from a lack of trying. As Eunice sends it back to Kasha. As it's going to be Fazari here. Passing that back in for Sarah Morgan, who's not able to put that on target because it's taken a deflection. So it's out behind for a corner. As Ella Abdul Marsi will come across to take it. Sarah Morgan leaving herself there as a short option, so that's where she goes. They've gone into the corner already. We haven't even hit stop. Oh, sorry, we've just hit stoppage time. And a free kick will be awarded to Spirit for an indiscretion there in the corner. So just being told to wait for the whistle, although I can't imagine that this is going to go anywhere near the 18-yard box. And it's just going to be taken into the corner as Spirit try to hold on to their 2-goal lead here. Although if the home side have anything to say about it, they'll have one more opportunity to try and get a goal back. And then they can worry about trying to get back the second. So Spirit coming away with it here through Ella Buchanan. Passing it in to Sarah Morgan. Out to Fazari. Cara Stahl will come away with it. Out to Carly Johnson. Keeps possession, and it's through to Sian Bazanich on the right. Only has Emily Minette in the box, goes backwards to Johnson, to Phoebe Gilbane, to Hallie Schmidt, who tries to put that back through for Gilbane. Johnson comes away with it, Johnson shoots, it's blocked. Sian Bazanich has to hold it up, can't cross it into the middle yet. Now it's crossed in. No Manly player waiting there. Ariella Cabezas closing in on it, so she will pick it up to Biasi, blocked there by Abdul Marsi, and Eunice will just hold this one up. Biasi comes away with it. Abdul Marsi goes backwards to Buchanan. Now Eunice has to try to get that away to Fazari, but will find it blocked there by Gilbane. Burton goes out to Carly Johnson, and Johnson will get an opportunity to shoot here. That's going to be blocked out. No, it's not going to make it behind. Biasi comes in at the far post. There's collision, players down, and Tegan Biasi will get a pass away here to Cabezas, but that's blocked by Sarah Morgan, put back in by Leah Burton. Eunice to Abdul Marsi, goes backwards to one of the Buchanans. And that's full time here at Coroma Park as Manly United 1, NWS Spirit 3. So that's a much needed win. Oh, sorry, that's now 4 wins in their last 5 for the visitors as they look to keep pace with the top of the table and a finals spot. And for Manly United, their losing streak continues. That's now 5 straight league losses for the home side, as after getting away to a top of the table lead early on in the season, have now hit a rough patch and continue their slide down the table. And if they have any aspirations of playing finals, they're going to need to find a way to turn it around, and quickly, as time is running out for Manly United to get their way back into a finals spot. But it was the Ella Abdul Marsi show here this afternoon. Emily Minette opened the scoring for the home side. Ella Abdul Marsi would score her first from the spot, and then would get the second, capitalising on yet a secondary turnover. That first one winning the penalty for the visitors, and then Tyler Eunice will get the only goal of the second half just before full time to give you a final score of Manly United 1 and NWS Spirit 3. As we say goodbye here from Coroma Park here on Sydney's Northern Beaches, it's Paletti signing off, saying thank you for joining us here this afternoon. Manly United 1 and NWS Spirit 3.